This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Will Drake loses the #1 spot? It's too sexy or whatever. Drops to #2. Okay. Who beat him out? Kid Leroy. Okay. And Justin Bieber. Of course, Justin Bieber is definitely going to dominate charts. It's just, he appeals to more people. This is the Justin Bieber effect. He's got all the ladies. He's got some dudes, you know what I mean? But, hey, at least they got that #1 record, right? You gotta, and things can change. Things can change up. Anyways, Future, I just cannot believe this. I cannot believe he picked a favorite son. You never do that with your kids. Future has a lot of kids, man. That would hurt right there. That would hurt me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, as a kid, that would hurt. if you got, your dad was like, yo, I like this one a little bit more right here, you know? Shy Carey. We talked about this. She reacts to Usain Bolt's advice, train harder, speak less. She said, everybody got everybody got my name in their mouth. And then someone said, hey, everybody wants to give advice, but never, talks to them in private. What, he's supposed to, seek out her number and tell her? I mean, he was asked a question by the press. It's not like he, put it on his Instagram. You know what I mean? Plus, sometimes you're not going to just reach out to somebody. He was doing that out of love, honestly. Probably, he said he liked her a lot. I mean, I don't get it, man. I know she's hurting, because, she just went through some trauma. But come on, don't take it on her. Someone needs to tell her, yo, don't react like that to everybody. Some people are doing things out of love. Wendy Williams expected to make a recovery. Her brother, gave an update on her. She's in the hospital. She's expected to make a full recovery, though. Russ updates people on his concert. He says, I appreciate to all the fans who have bought tickets and now 2022 summer tour have had to have it postponed twice. I know y'all wish the tour was happening in the fall, but reality is no one even knew if shows were going to happen in 2021. So, I didn't want to risk it, man. Attempt to set up a tour in cities that weren't on an original tour anyways. I love and appreciate you all. This is a weird past 2 years. Russ has been trying to... he operates differently. He's, pretty independent. And I don't know, I haven't seen anything new from Russ recently, but I don't know what Russ is going through. I've seen him drop a few. Didn't he just drop something a couple months ago? He dropped something I liked a few months ago, but I don't think he's dropping full albums right now. But I'm a fan of his work. I haven't really checked his Twitter. I should check more stuff. Maybe he is dropping something, and I'm out the loop. Jermaine Dupri, and I gotta say, Russ, always listen to his interviews if you're an independent artist. Some people take his interviews wrong, because he's got a lot of... It's a hard fight coming up. It's a hard fight, okay? And it's a hard fight staying up, okay? It's just, life is one big fight, So, people are always trying to tear you down. People are always trying to not give you opportunities. You got to kind of fight your way in the door. That's with most stuff, And he fought his way in the door. And sometimes that comes out differently. But he's really giving people a lot of positive advice and warning people about things you shouldn't do in the music business. You got to learn from other people's mistakes. Otherwise, you'll make those same mistakes. Diddy and Jermaine Dupri. DJ Envy thinks it's not a fair fight because Diddy has bigger artists. And I was looking at we talked about this over the weekend. Diddy just has too many big names to go to, Jermaine Dupri has a body of work that most people would dream to have, but Diddy's is ×2. It's not Jermaine Dupri's fault. It doesn't mean Diddy's the better producer, period. Diddy had a team, too, don't forget. I don't know if Jermaine Dupri had a team or not, working with him on every track. But Diddy had a known team. And, D9, what was his name? D-Dot. You had Stevie J. You had all those guys. And, yeah. So, anyways, I think that Diddy would smash JD because not only it's not in a versus, it's not just about your body of work. It's about Diddy's always been good at talking smack. Don't you remember him when? Don't you remember on MTV seeing like behind the scenes he'd be like, "Yo, you can't stop, won't stop. I know you haters are out there." He would talk smack to people hating on him, and this was before social media. He was hearing the hate before social media. He's like, "You can't stop this. I'll never stop. Won't stop." You know, like even when one of his good friends, Biggie, passed, he still had to move forward, man, because people wanted him to stop, and he just can't stop. This guy is relentless, man. So JD doesn't really have a chance. I mean, he just on the IG call, he's calling him short arms, calling him T-Rex. I mean, it's like he's already come up with little names and everything. This is just off the whim. He wanted to do the verses right then and there. I think that should go down. Even though JD might lose, it'll be entertaining. Dre will be kind of boring. Dre got the hits and everything, but he ain't gonna talk spicy. Like, see, at least JD will give him some spicy talk back. We got Jeezy and Jenna Mai. She's pregnant. Congrats to them. Yeah. This is funny. Tyler, the Creator's funny, man. He just does whatever he wants. He's driving this classic BMW from the 80s, I guess, right here on the highway. That's obviously his friends catching him on the highway, but he's joking, giving them like little hands as he's driving. He's funny. I love the new video of him and Maxo Cream. I think that's hilarious. Love that. He's spinning out the Cullinan like it's nothing. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. Slow news day, as you can see. Slow. But I will continue to drop no matter what. Whether the news is trash or it's hot, you get news. Peace. Smash that like button and don't break my heart. Hit the subscribe button, man. Come on.